Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again. So I want to go ahead and cover Day 4's progress and kind of like my future goals for this league, at least short term, and kind of what we're going to go ahead and do. So first off, I do want to state that unfortunately I'm a bit upset because I'm way far off projection of where I'm supposed to be. I should be like good into my 90s, well, like maybe like 91, 92 by now, with probably 15 times the currency that I've amassed here. But, you know, we did have a setback, and I actually want to talk to you guys a little bit about the character, kind of what I like, what I dislike, and the direction of my character. So first off, I want to state that in terms of the character itself, I do think that Fire Trap is a really solid skill. I think it's got so much scaling now compared to what it had before. And this is including last league as well. Fire Trap was actually pretty solid last league. The reason why I haven't played it is because I really wanted to play it as something other than Elementalist because, you know, I try to stay away from the meta, and here I am playing an Elementalist, which is kind of like meta. So it's kind of a little counterintuitive. Also, my glasses are like shading. Don't ask why. However, with that being said, there are still things I really don't like about Fire Trap, and that's kind of like, because it's a trap, you have to get a monster to run over it and trigger it, and in a clear speed meta, that's kind of awkward. So when you have like these really shit map layouts, it just kind of makes it really inconsistent to try to, like, for me to read chat, you know, and explain what's happening. It's just really fucking annoying. However, once I get and actually shape my atlas and I can start running the maps that I want, I think the build will feel phenomenal. And the reason why is, you know, Strand, open area, there's no fucking doors or anything. I just throw a trap, it fucking goes kaboom, and a third of the screen is completely blocked off by a prolif. And that brings me to my next point, which is I feel that proliferation is still really small. The Fire Trap AoE is huge, but the proliferation is still really small, which is just kind of awkward. But yeah, I want to show you guys a little bit of some stuff that I did with him. So I am at 7k effective life right now without a Combs Heart. Combs Heart would bump me up quite a bit, and I have like pretty shit life on my gear. Actually, this is good. This is 80 life. This is 80 life. Combs Roots 200. This ring has 73. This has 72. Just kidding. Actually, my life is pretty decent. This is 86. Vol's Vision can actually go. But I have still 1, 2, 3, 4 life nodes plus 1, is it 2 jewels left? 1, 2 jewels. This one doesn't have life, whereas this hair trigger has no life. It's just for extra, like, trap trigger area of effect. I swear to God, the only reason why I have this is because I stream. Because I, like, sometimes don't look at where I throw the trap. I want to make sure that it actually hits the target. And then we're going to have to get a new helmet and get Fire Trap cooldown recovery on this character. And then with the Combs Heart and stuff, we should be able to hit over 10k effective life pretty easily. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this going. Now, one thing to note is my damage is complete shit right now. And when I complete my Uber Lab and get a Zoph's Blood, I'll actually go up 35 Fire Pen, which I think will put me at 100% Fire Penetration, which will be pretty fucking cool. So I'm pretty stoked to kind of see how that works out. I am using Combs Roots, which means my boots have no movement speed. So instead, I'm using a Quicksilver rolled with, like, additional movement speed, essentially, to make up for that. And the reason why I decided Combs Roots is it gives me unwavering stance, and I feel that after playing with stun immunity in the last league to level 100, being stun immune is so important these days. Same thing with being kind of like freeze immune and stuff, I think is also really important. What the fuck are these? Oh, this is a Warbands dude, isn't it? That's awkward, because I'm in like a fucking hole right here. Mr. Warbands man, do you want to come in here? Oh, is that Igna Phoenix? I don't know what in the... Oh, no, these are the Warbands Generals, I think. Hello, Mr. Senpai? Oh, it was Mr. Blood Eater. I don't know who that is. Oh, here's another guy who's doing DD. How about you stay over there? Okay, cool.
One like you roams the land, but they are just the first of many.
So, some future characters that I want to play. I'll go ahead and show you guys because I think this is absolutely ridiculous. I am going to, or would like to, bring back my low-life Righteous Fire character. I think he's fucking insane in this patch, in this league. They buffed Righteous Fire's radius by like 40% or something insane. So that's really cool, and I'm super stoked to try to play that again. But I mean, overall, this Trapper doesn't really feel that bad. I guess now the Combs root change honestly was like a pretty huge thing, because covering freeze immunity and stun immunity on a build that's on like the opposite side of the tree is pretty cool. And this guy just, he really wants this helmet, dude. Which is actually pretty interesting because I'm using a Bull's Vision right now. Alright, Mr. Boss Senpai, where are you? I think, is it in here? Did I miss it? I always miss the boss. I also have plans to drop my life flask, my one and only life flask, because after playing CI meta for a little while, I realized that that one life flask is super important. Well, that slot is really important because I could have, for example, like a, what's something good? A sulfur flask would be like super good damage for me. Wasn't there like a whole blue pack I missed? Here we go. Nice. I actually would drop this life flask right now, but I don't have enough regen to drop it. So I was thinking of actually picking up Growth and Decay on my skill tree, which I think is like shit. The only problem with Combs Roots is if I run out of flash charges, which I kind of did right now, I have absolutely no movement speed. But again, when we're on like proper layouts on maps, and when I learn map layouts much better, this will not be an issue whatsoever, because I just, you know, I won't really run into this. I think we're going that way, that one little entrance over there. Should be right over... Oh, just kidding, it's actually over there. Alright, we're gonna cheat then. This is acceptable movement speed for me right here. So I'm cool with this. I could map with this movement speed and be pretty happy. Nice. Cool. So that's kind of the fire chopper right now. That was a T7 map, no damage mods or anything. Well, actually, I don't think I had any damage mods. Pretty simple map, just showing you guys a little bit of it. Like I said, super bad performance right now in terms of clear speed, because I don't really like these map layouts at all. Once I get back into like my shaped atlas, like strands and shores and stuff, I think it'll be a lot more fun. So another character that I actually want to remake is a character I'm going to show you guys in regular hardcore, which is my character that I did Shaper with, which is my Uber Lab Farmer. And, well, sorry, will be my Uber Lab Farmer. It was kind of like a spoiler that I wanted to release. Since I've never really done Uber Lab Farming before, I was trying to think of a build to make it with, and I think Guardian, like this specific character, would be sick for Uber Lab. So, Purity of Fire, Flammability, and this is not really like the guide you should follow if you want to see this character. I have a YouTube guide on my channel. If you just search like Pohx Lowlife RF, you can find it. Because this is like in my Shaper gear right now, which is kind of different. This is the natural AoE of Righteous Fire now. Like, that's insane. With Dying Sun, goes up even more. Like, this is literally like fucking this whole entire room right now. This is absolutely absurd. Like, I can just walk and cover pretty much like this whole entire section here, which makes the clear speed so much better, significantly better. And if I put conk in, it's not baby dick conk anymore. Like, that's not even that small. I swear this was like my normal AoE before with Righteous Fire. So Shaper is going to be so much easier. Even though they nerf Vault Discipline, it's okay because I've done all my Shaper fights without Vault Discipline. My successful Shaper fights at least. And you save 2 skill points because Zealot's Oath used to be here, but now you don't need these, so you can just go boop. And just a quick example of like, let's see, do I have a strand here? I do have a strand. Alright. Let's take this strand, give it an alch. What is this? Temp chains? Alright, temp chains isn't cool though. Minus max? Ooh, give me that minus max map. That's sexy. And again, this character is not optimized right now for mapping. I'd be doing like 2 to 3 times the damage if I had my mapping gear on, but it's set up for Shaper at the moment.
moment of your time.
Actually, I don't really think it matters if I pick anything up. I need to actually use like a fucking, what is it called? An onslaught flask if I'm gonna do this, because I could go so much quicker with it on. And even though this is in like, you know, much top end gear, if I were to use a Witchfire's brew, I would be doing like equivalent damage, and I could even go like dual curse, no problem, just for mapping, to mimic this damage, because, you know, I'll probably have like 12k ES when I get the character started, if I were to do it in like an actual real league setting, so it would still totally be fine. And this is also without elemental focus on, or not focus, sorry, elemental overload. Well, you know that actually hurt? There we go. Down they go. So that's the character that I want to remake. I think Righteous Fire is in like a pretty sick spot right now, so I'm super stoked to really like try that out. Oh shit, that guy probably wanted that item. Oh well, I guess I'll have to go get it to him another time. So pretty much that's gonna be it for you guys for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, if you want to check out my builds at any point in time, you can just hop onto my stream at twitch.tv/Pohx, type !build or !profile, and profile will bring up my actual account with all of my characters listed on this character screen that you can see right here. Every single one is listed on my profile with all their gear and everything else. So hope you guys had a wonderful time. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself, and I'll see you boys all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.